these two, okay?
Oh, okay. Sure. It is a nice Saturday morning in mid-March 2025, and I am once again out to do a little game hunting. But this week I have a goal in mind. Can I find enough things at pawn shops to flip to acquire Assassin's Creed Shadows and Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition? Both of those games came out over the last couple days, and I want to see how cheaply I can pick up both of them from GameStop. So the basic rules are I'm going to try to find as many games as I can to flip to GameStop to get credit that I can use towards those games. Now, obviously, I will pick up some stuff that I want if I find anything that I want, but the main goal of this week is to find things to flip to see if I can pay for one of those new releases for less than what it's worth. So we're going to start off at our first pawn shop and see how we do. The last several weeks I went to this pawn shop, I've actually scored pretty well, and let's see if that streak continues. Let's go. How's it going? Thank you.
More games today.
I see that. What are the two on the end? I see Cars, and what's the Switch game? Which Sonic is it?
One's a PSP, one is
Switch?
Switch.
Yeah, I'll take a look at both of those.
Good week so far?
Yeah. Not too bad of a week.
You always come Saturdays, right?
Yeah, it's my days off, so
Okay.
it works out pretty well for me.
I know there was like a specific day I always see you.
Yeah, I'm off on weekends, so that's usually when I try to show. Okay. On the PS5, can I look at Ratchet? Actually, I'll just look at all three of those top PS5 games. Yeah.
What are the new ones?
Yep.
OG SpongeBob, okay, you know, it's the best.
Oh, yeah.
Jokes are funnier and...
Yeah, I'll take a look at It Takes Two.
Yeah, it was like 2 in the morning, so I don't want to play.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, there's nothing else that I can play, but hopefully we'll play either tonight or Sunday.
I just beat their newest game, Split Fiction.
Okay.
Really good.
I heard of that, actually.
Yeah, it just came out like last week or so.
Yeah, I think my barb with some girl.
It's
a co-op game, right?
It's the same people who made this,
Okay.
and it's very similar style. Like a lot of the things are similar. It does some wild stuff though. It's really cool.
Okay.
So I definitely recommend that one.
Okay. That was the one that my barber was talking about, actually.
Yeah.
I forgot the name. Okay.
All right.
I'm looking into God of War.
Oh yeah. On that end, there's a WWE 2K23, and then there's a baseball game. They're right next to each other. The two red spines. Yeah, those two.
Yeah, I'm looking into that new God of War game with the Egypt and Assassin's Creed game as well.
Yeah.
I have money now, so I'm thinking about my new game. I'm trying to play the same games.
I'm probably going to pick up the
I like
Assassin's Creed today.
I like Assassin's Creed more. I grew up with that, but God of War is pretty cool too.
Yeah.
I like those kind of like single player games. Kind of cool.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Games like Wukong or Elden Ring, those seem kind of cool too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see.
I don't play Elden Ring, but I heard that game takes forever to beat.
Yeah, it's hard. It's very hard.
There's no like set difficulty. It's just like one difficulty. You just gotta try to beat it.
Yeah. It's it's a whole genre of game. They're called what is it called? Souls-like.
Okay.
But yeah, essentially they're like really difficult. It's all based on like timing. So it's really, really difficult to win. But, like, I mean...
Yeah, I like that. Like, try to remember the movesets and all that.
Yeah.
I like it. That's how it takes two a little bit. You need to memorize the patterns and go from there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it takes two a little bit easier, I guess, but...
Yeah. a little bit. Okay, there's a Sims 4 on PS4 in the middle. I'll take a look at that one. Yeah. Okay. And then what are the Switch games that are loose you have up there?
Mario Kart, Zelda, and Pokemon.
Can I look at Zelda and Pokemon? Let's see.
That one seems kind of cooked, but not too bad. But this one seems in good condition.
Yeah. This one looks fine. I don't see any issues.
Okay.
Okay.
I know that Mario Kart is like cooked.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Terrible. Maybe it'll work. I mean, who knows? But
I mean, Switch games are fairly resilient, but I don't know.
it'll look like how when you bought it.
Right, right.
We had another system that came in today. I'm gonna buy it.
Oh, yeah?
I've been waiting years. This is my chance.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
I paid $60 for that.
Which Switch?
The Mario Kart one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
That game finally came out. I mean, another one came out with that, but that one's better condition. It had a case and everything, so I'm gonna buy it.
Oh, nice, nice.
I've been waiting like 5 years for like a reasonable price.
Very nice. Okay. Yeah, that's a good game.
Yeah, that's part one.
Yeah. I have that one on PS4, which is the best version of that one.
This is 2. Oh, the one my brother used to play. I was maining Blue Beetle and Cyborg.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Cyborg combos are nasty, especially when you like I forgot what the move's called, but like when you add the extra move. But
Oh, yeah.
It's like a boom and then boom, boom. Like, oh my god, disgusting.
Yeah.
Blue Beetle is harder because you have to do more combo related things. But I
Right.
liked it.
Yeah, that's fair.
My brother sucks, so he played Bane. He's trying to run me over.
That's funny. All right, I think this will work for now, depending on what you can do on it.
Okay.
So.
You're the only one that really buys Bane.
Yeah.
Like, I'm being honest. Not all of them buy Bane.
Well, you all keep getting new games. I'll keep coming back every week.
Yeah, man. We get them every so often.
Yeah.
It's really come every like,
That's exactly why I come every 2 weeks, which is like I get paid every 2 weeks, so I'm like, well, that works best. So that way,
yeah, not a lot of them come.
Yeah.
I know that every time you come, I do know we do have a few selections for sure.
good.
You're
Okay.
lucky. We literally came out today.
Oh, nice, nice.
Hi, Carlos. The games that you didn't want, you got all of them. All the PS5 games. And he's like a game collector kind of thing.
Yeah, I collect a lot of stuff, so
I
wish-
like done with him every single week so far.
yeah. Well, I mean, I always come on Saturdays. You always happen to be here Saturday morning, so
Saturday,
yeah,
like, always.
it works out.
Just because our games came pretty recently,
Mhm.
we can't really do much for like switches. But
Okay.
basically, total everything would be $7.
Okay.
So I just want to change the price to change it.
Yeah, that's fine.
So everything in total will be $86.78.
All right, let's do it. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Enjoy.
All right. 2 weeks. Yeah, absolutely. Wow. Just wow. We'll talk about that in a sec. I am not exaggerating when I say that was one of the best scores I've had in a very long time. I know people seem to say that every week on this kind of video, but I'm not joking. That was crazy. So they had a bunch of games. And a bunch of games that are quite good. And my, of course, concern is that, especially when it comes to Switch, because pawn shops tend to overprice Switch games, that they were going to want a lot for them. I got a flat price of $7 a piece for all of these games. And when you see what I have, I mean, you did see it, but like, I mean, how is it's wild to me that I was able to get all these for $7 a piece. So let's start off. PS5. we have a number of PS5 games. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, PS5. That's worth like $11 in trade-in. The Last of Us Part 1 on PS5. That's worth like $15 to $20 in trade-in. This one I'm probably going to keep just because it's not worth a ton in trade-in. It's actually worth less than $7 in trade-in. But I don't have it, and it's a PS5 native game, so I figured I might as well. We have SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake on the PS5. So I'm going to keep that one. One that I actually just started playing yesterday, ironically enough, and I didn't realize had a lot of trade-in value, is It Takes Two on the PS4. That has a lot of trade-in value, so that's awesome. Another one that surprisingly has a lot of trade-in value, WWE 2K23 on the PS4. Another big pickup there. This one I'm also going to keep just because I don't have it and it's not worth a ton in trade-in, but it's a cool looking game. We have Super Mega Baseball 4 on the PS4, so I'm going to hold on to that. Another old mainstay for the trade-in pile, the Sims 4 bundle. This is the Cats and Dogs one, which is the one you were looking for trade-in at GameStop, because that one's worth like $11 to trade-in. And then we have a complete in-box copy of Cars on the PSP. I mean, you don't see completed box PSP games very often, especially at pawn shops, so I figured I had to snag that. And then, I mean, these are, talking about bangers, these are about as good of a banger as you can get. 3 Switch games, and not just any Switch game. Sonic Frontiers on the Switch. That's like a $13 trade-in. And then these two, which are worth a lot. Tears of the Kingdom on Switch. That's like a $22 trade-in. And Pokemon Violet, which is worth like $26-27. Needless to say, I crushed it. And all of that together is probably going, if it doesn't pay for both of my games at once, I'm really close. Now that being said, I'm still gonna go to more pawn shops, even if it does, but that's a crazy good first stop. I paid $7 a piece for every single game. They're all absolutely worth more than that. Most are worth more than that by a lot in trade-in. So I kind of crushed it. And let's see where the rest of the day takes us. Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to top the last one, but it's been probably about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 weeks since I've been to this pawn shop. So let's take a look and see if they've got anything new. Hello. Two.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Excellent.
Anything you would like to see, let me know, okay?
Will do.
Hello, welcome. I'm looking you up. BigCTV.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. You try the Easter candy. I'm looking at this one now.
Yeah,
Nice. I like it.
Nice. Yeah, I do like
You do.
a number of different things.
Good,
Yeah.
good. I like it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. I was like, let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I wear this hat, in case somebody wants to look me up.
Look it up, baby. You know?
Yeah.
Good. My kids like seeing content with candies and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't let them know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, I like it. Look,
I do-
all the chips, the Pringles.
Yeah, I do like food reviews, that kind of thing
Nice,
sometimes.
that's
So
good.
yeah, it's good. It provides a service to people, so that's why I like to do.
Sometimes we not knowledge
Yeah.
about what's out there. Sometimes that's good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, sure.
All right, I got a couple in here I want to look at.
Then we know it all.
Okay, let's see. in the Xbox section, there's underneath those, this one right here. Nope, next to it, that one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to get that one. And then, let's see. What's this Call of Duty right here? Nope, next to it. That one. Just want to see which one it is. Oh, Infinite Warfare. Okay. I'm good on that one.
You want this one?
No, I'm good on that one. In this pile, yeah. Yep. That one right there.
Oh, wow.
Alright, perfect. Towards the bottom of that pile, there's another one. Yeah. The second from the bottom. What's wrong with that one? Okay, that's the original. Okay. Good on that one.
You want this one?
No, I'm good. And then let's see. Okay. This one right here. Yep, that one. Okay. Yeah, that one's good. And then one last one, right here on the pile. It's like that one. Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that's good.
You are good, yeah. Okay. Okay. So if you could do something on those, I think I'm a.
Nothing else?
Yeah, I think that's it for now.
Perfect.
Those are the ones that I need. So yeah.
Let me go to see how much I have.
Okay, perfect. I actually have a random question. So this PS5 game, it doesn't look like it's the right game. That one, the one on top, it doesn't look like it's the right game.
No?
Because it's a PS4 game.
Oh.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what it was.
Oh, yeah, it's a PS4 game, actually.
Yeah, can I look at that? Oh, it's Modern Warfare 2. Okay, yeah, that's the wrong game.
I'm sorry.
That's weird. Hold on. I mean, if you could do something.
You know what?
If you.
Probably it's even inside the.
Oh, it
the
might.
system.
I bet that's what it is.
But I'll check how much I have.
Yeah, if like the game, like even if you want to keep the case, if the game's in there, I'm interested in that game. Yeah.
And you don't see it under here, right?
No. But that game I'm interested in. Yeah. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking happened exactly.
On this one's $5 each.
Perfect.
And let me see this one.
Okay.
10 on this one will work.
I'll pass on that then.
How much
Yeah.
you offer?
I mean, I was thinking more in the 5 range, but if that's too much, then I'll pass on it. That's fine.
It's still going for a little bit on
Yeah.
online, so
That's fine. I'll pass on it then.
yeah, I try.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Let me see.
Okay. If you could do 7 on it, I'll get it. Okay. If you can't, that's fine. I'll pass. But like, if you can do 7, I'll do 7. Okay.
Oh, this one is
That one's even cheaper. Yeah, we'll leave it in 4 then. Yeah.
Mama, if you do 7 here, and he'll take it for 7. Okay, we'll do 7.
All right, I'll do it then.
Hey, I'm giving you these two, okay?
Oh, okay. Sure.
You want to give me $5 for all of those?
I'm okay on those. Actually, I have most of them.
You take all of them.
I have most of those already. That's the only reason why I didn't get them.
Okay.
Yeah, but I appreciate it.
Okay, total is $27.95.
Okay.
Thank you, so much.
Thank you.
If you can scan here and do a review for me,
Of
I would
course.
appreciate it. My name is Jessie. That's your order.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have a great day.
On QVC, it's you in blue. This is the age of possibility. Shop now at QVC.
Okay. That turned out all right. Let's talk about it. Well, once again, we did decently well. They didn't have a lot. I had to really kind of scrounge around, but I did find some games where I could make a decent little extra amount of credit. So I picked them up. One game I picked up literally just for a case. And then I had a little throw-in at the end, which I'm sure you noticed, which actually turned out way better than I thought it would. So we'll start off with a game that I'm actually on the fence about whether I want to keep or not, because I don't have this, but it has some trade-in value, so maybe I'll trade it in. We'll see. We have Assassin's Creed the Ezio collection on the Xbox One. So this is a compilation that includes Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood and Revelation, basically all three games that star Ezio, all on one disc. It was only $4, which is a pretty good deal. It trades in for like $7.70. So pretty decent. Nothing crazy, but you know, I can make a few bucks there, so I figured I might as well. Then we have Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered on the Xbox One. I have this one too. They originally wanted 7 for most of these, or 8 actually for most of these. I ended up getting them each for 5, except for Ezio Collection, which was 4. So that was pretty good. $7.80 or something in credit, so not terrible. Then we have Alien Isolation on the Xbox One. I have this as well. Trades in for about 7 something. So again, a couple bucks bonus. This one I got literally because I don't have the case. I have a loose disc copy of this game with a generic GameStop case, and I wanted to get the actual case because this game is amazing. So now I have it. We have Sunset Overdrive on the Xbox One. Great game if you haven't played it. It was an Insomniac game published by Microsoft, and it came out before Sony bought them. So pretty great game if you have not already played Sunset Overdrive. But now I have an extra copy because I have the case now. But now we're going to get to the funky stuff. While I was there, I was looking at the games, and they had an overpriced copy of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 on the PS5. They wanted like $20 for it. And, well, overpriced for what I'm trying to do anyway. And when I was looking in the case, because they had it like propped open, it didn't have a PS5 game in it. I originally thought it was Modern Warfare Remastered on PS4, because I saw it was a PS4 game and it said Infinity Ward. So it could have been any Infinity Ward game, and it looked like it was a Modern Warfare. Came to find out it was actually Modern Warfare 2 on the PS4. But even loose disc, that game is still worth a decent amount. So I tried to negotiate if I could get that one for cheap. They originally went with 10, which was too much because it's only worth $9.90 in trade-in. But I was able to get it down to 7, and I can make like $10. So, you know, not terrible. Got a few bucks in credit. Again, nothing crazy, but you know, hey, free money's free money. Speaking of free money, at the very end, when I was working with them to get to check out, they had those bundles again. And, you know, I picked the 2 best ones the last time I was here. And they had a couple with a bunch of Kinect games, which I didn't care about. And then they also had one with 2 PS3 games. And I originally didn't pay much attention to it because it had Tom Clancy's Hawks 2 and NBA, was it 2K16? So I'm like, I don't care about NBA game, and Hawks 2, I mean, for $1 it might be worth it. And I did consider buying it. I ended up throwing that one in for free at the end. And what I didn't notice until later is that the NBA 2K case actually said something different on it. So we have Hawks 2 on the PS3. This is Hawks 2. I checked it. It's in pretty good shape. I don't own Hawks 2. I own the first one on Xbox, but I don't own the second one. And then here's NBA 2K16. Except, notice on the spine, it says Guitar Hero. So, of course, I was wondering, which one is it? Because that's important. It's Guitar Hero 3 on the PS3. And that actually trades into GameStop for like $4, and with the bonus I could get like 5. So essentially I got paid $5 to take this free bundle off their hands, and I get a free copy of Tom Clancy's Hawks 2. So hey, that turned out pretty well. So yeah, we got some decent credit. Nothing outstanding, but like, hey, it's more credit to add to the pile. I will mention, just to not be too clickbaity, I wanted to get 2 brand new games with my trading credit. I already accomplished that goal. In fact, I already smashed it. I'm well over what I needed to get those 2 games. So now my plan is just to add to the pile of GameStop stuff that we're getting and hope that we can, come up with some really crazy stuff. So yeah, I still got probably 2 more pawn shops to go, and then we're going to head to GameStop and see what we can pick up. Well, as you can see, I have returned from our game hunting adventure, and oh boy, it was quite an adventure, that is for sure. So in part 1, we visited 2 of our pawn shops. That was Value Pawn and then Simple Pawn. And we did very well. So it's funny because my goal for this week was to get enough GameStop credit to pick up 2 brand new release games. And I accomplished that in the first pawn shop. So I didn't want to just stop there. I wanted to keep going because if I'm already out, I want to check all the pawn shops, or at least the ones I want to visit. So we did, and we did incredibly well. And you will see the final fruits of that labor on the next episode, where we go to Cash America as well as GameStop. Well, let's talk about the first 2 pawn shops. So first of all, Value Pawn, insane. That was one of the best pickups I've ever gotten from a pawn shop. You saw the titles that we had. I mean, PS5 games, Switch games, valuable PS4 games, $7 a piece, which 7 is normally higher than what I like to pay for pawn shop games, depending on the game. But for those, absolutely not. That was a killer deal. I traded in almost everything. I did keep 3 games from that collection, and I think they're going to be solid adds to the collection. So we're going to start off with Cars on the PSP. I don't have that many complete in box PSP games. I have the Third Birthday and MX versus ATV something. So the fact that they had a complete in box PSP game. Now, one unfortunate thing, it had some GameStop stickers in it, including one that was on the spine. And I tried to get it off, couldn't quite get it off, so it's just going to be a tarnished spine. I mean, not much I can do about it. But now I have Cars, which is a surprisingly good adaptation on the PSP. I've never played the PSP version, but hey, I figure for a completed box PSP game, $7, not a terrible pickup. I paid 7, it's actually worth 7. So we broke even. Not the best, not the worst, but hey, I'm not complaining. Then we have Super Mega Baseball 4 on the PS4. This is just a game I don't see very often. I believe it came out in 2023. It's essentially an arcadey baseball game, which you just don't see arcadey sports games anymore. Like the Mario games do it, and that's about it. So whenever you find a newer arcadey sports game, it's always good to at least try it. And I've heard good things about the Super Mega Baseball series. Apparently EA liked it a lot because they purchased the developer. So yeah, I picked up Super Mega Baseball 4. It's PS4, but it does have a free PS5 upgrade. So I can play this on my beautiful PS5, which is pretty awesome. And for $7, I figure it's a good pickup. And it was. Paid 7, and this one is worth 12. So solid there. And then this one surprised me. So I looked it up how much it's worth for traded at GameStop. It's actually not worth a lot. But when I looked at the price charting value, this is the most valuable version of this game. And I mean, it's a good looking game. I traded in the Switch version a while ago, but I figure for the PS5 version, since it'd be traded again for less than what I paid, I might as well keep it. So we have SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake on the PS5. It's the newest SpongeBob game. It was made by the same developer who did the remake of Battle for Bikini Bottom. I've heard it's decent. I figured I'd pick it up. For a PS5 game for $7, like, you can't go wrong there. So I paid 7, and this one, shockingly, is worth $35. So I don't know what makes the PS5 version of Cosmic Shake worth as much as it is, but I ain't complaining. It's a good addition to the PS5 collection. And then we're going to go to Simple Pawn, where again, I didn't pick up a lot. The stuff I picked up, I traded in mostly, including I got 2 free games at the end, one of which I traded in and one of which I kept. So I actually only kept 2 games. The first is Sunset Overdrive on the Xbox One. Now, I already have this game, but I do not have a version with a case. So I wanted to make sure that I had a version that had the cover art, proper case. This game is so good. If you've never played Sunset Overdrive on Xbox One, you really should, especially if you have Game Pass. It's on there. It's a great game. It's made by Insomniac. A lot of the traversal that you see in the Spider-Man games on PS5 and PS4 kind of originated from this. It's really good. Check it out. It's an open world game that I beat. That tells you a lot because I never beat open world games, but I beat this one and it's really good. So I wanted a copy with the cover art. Now I have one. I paid I paid $5 for this one. It's worth $7, so I gained a little bit. Now, I do have a loose copy of Sunset Overdrive now. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It only trades into GameStop for like 55 cents, so it's not worth trading in, really. I'll probably just have an extra copy. I don't know. But now I have a complete copy of Sunset Overdrive. Ain't complaining. And then last but certainly not least, it's a freebie. So as you saw at the end of the Simple Pawn trip, they took one of those $1 per game bundles and just tossed it in with the rest of my stuff. So I got 2 PS3 games for free. One game originally said it was NBA 2K16 and ended up being Guitar Hero 3, which I traded in GameStop for $5. So essentially for free, I got $5, which is pretty great. The other game, I actually thought about getting that bundle just for this game because I don't have it, and I just got it for free. So hey, I'll take it. Hawks 2 on the PS3, or Tom Clancy's Hawks 2. I have the first one. It's like a realistic flight sim, kind of like the Ace Combat series, but a little more realistic. I've heard good things about Hawks 2. I haven't played it. I have the first one on 360, so I figured, you know what, for free? I mean, I'm not going to say no. It's free. Even for a loose disc copy of this, I paid nothing, and it is worth $7. So yeah, I only came away with 5 games technically when you look at the keepers, but that's definitely doesn't tell the whole story because the rest of the games were traded in GameStop next week, and yeah, I got some good stuff, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell, that way you know the new videos drop, and do not miss next week's episode where I go to Cash America, pick up some cool stuff there, and then go to GameStop and score huge. We'll see you then. Bye.